The media hypes the fantasy. It's a movie about a terrorist group battling it out with the NSA, where the guy who types the fastest on a command line wins. But you know how this really works. They're from nation-states targeting critical secrets, or maybe organized crime groups stealing customer data. Either way, the hackers you're dealing with are professionals. They know what they're doing, and they have the resources to get it done. Spotting malicious activity and stopping the threat takes time and hard work. Without the right tools in place, it can take months before an intrusion is noticed, and even longer before it's made public. And they know it. But you're lucky if you're given half the resources you need to protect your business. So, how do you spot a single suspicious activity in an ocean log of log files? You get woken up at 3 a.m. with a high-priority alarm about suspicious user behavior, and it requires an immediate response. It's an alarm with a risk rating of 100 out of 100. This is as serious as it gets. The first thing you do is log into LogRhythm to find out exactly what's going on. Within seconds, you've pulled up the details. The 3 anomalies are clearly identified as temporary account creation, abnormal origin login, and abnormal file access. 1 is concerning. 3 at once is almost certainly a breach attempt. By identifying 3 distinct behavioral anomalies by the same user within a short time frame, you now have enough detail to initiate an immediate incident response process. The first thing you do is create a case from the same dashboard as your initial investigation. LogRhythm allows you to set a risk-based case priority using DEFCON priority levels. Based on the high level of risk, you can set this case to priority 2, with a resolution target of today. Now, it's time to start gathering evidence of the breach attempt by adding the initial log files to your case with a single click from the same screen. You can also add additional evidence, such as individual alarms, to build out the case even further. More importantly, you've identified the account tied to the breach and the most concerning activity, which is suspicious data access. With one click, you drill down to the target of the breach. Rapid navigation shows that the files being accessed contain confidential financial projections. There's no time for guesswork at this point, although LogRhythm can automatically disable an account in response to any alarm. In situations where automated response violates policy, you need all of the details to respond immediately. It's time to rebuild the breach attempt with the who, what, when, and how. This is where LogRhythm's forensic analytics really cut through the noise, quickly recovering all activity tied to the suspicious account, as well as corresponding activity on restricted finance department servers. After recovering all relevant detail tied to the user and the targeted host, you can now piece together the entire attack sequence on one screen. LogRhythm clearly shows you what happened. An administrator created the suspicious account and escalated its privileges by adding it to the finance group. The newly created account was then used to log into the finance server to access sensitive company data, including numerous financial projection spreadsheets. Even more concerning, you can also see that a cloud sharing application has been accessed from the finance server at the same time. Fortunately, LogRhythm has the ability to deny access to any IP address in response to an alarm by initiating an automated smart response plugin. Otherwise, you'd be looking at the aftermath of a breach rather than stopping it during the attempt. The verdict? This was a clear case of attempted data exfiltration that required immediate escalation. And complete forensic reconstruction only took a matter of minutes, from the initial alarm to escalation to the appropriate resources. LogRhythm's award-winning security intelligence and analytics platform is helping organizations around the globe reduce their risk by detecting, responding to, and neutralizing advanced cyber threats faster. Schedule a custom online demonstration today.